Hello, welcome to my channel. It has been almost a month since I have done my last update for the save file for St. Greer Islands, and this might actually be the last update that I will be giving before the save file is finished. This is not the official save file, this is just a copy version because I am going to make a brand new fresh one with all of the lots that I have saved to my bin that I built, so that way it doesn't have all the built up data in it, you know, to make it like a really bulky save. I do want to both go over what I finished that I haven't shown already, and I also have a couple of questions for those who do want to download the save file when it's eventually available. So I'll probably ask them now, but so let's go over this part first. There are about there's four houses that are going to be in this area. Now, I think these are the only houses in the save file where I use any form of custom content. Now, I wanted to know, is there anybody who prefers that maybe the ones that do have custom content, do you want me to maybe either leave in the save file itself? Do you prefer that I maybe leave an empty version of this house for download? This is also for me to use, so I probably want something that's easier for me. But do you prefer to have a separate version without the CC in case you want to replace it and you're missing stuff? Let me know about that in the comments because I can do that. Because that's not that difficult. I can literally just delete the stuff from the house and then put up a version that is unfurnished without the CC. So let me know if you want me to do that. I'll probably leave the original version then in the save file and then create a separate version to download from SimFile, sure that you can just download the file and plop in your packages folder. But other than that, I think that was that the only question I think I had to ask you all. I think that was it really. Okay, so moving on then. We have quite a few things to look at. I did add in a art gallery. I said I wasn't going to do that because I don't like art galleries, but I decided it could be actually useful and I need to fill in the spot anyway. So this entire town center area is complete. It has everything that it needs to be completely filled in and to make use of it, you know, for your Sims. We have all of the rabbit holes over here. This one is different, so I recommend having, I think it's like the map tags mod because you can click the thing here instead of going into the building itself to have to get to the rabbit hole, but it'll pop up the tag for you. And then you can just click it from the map and it's like easier. But yeah, so that's the stadium to do like sports and stuff. And there is, let's see, okay, so I went over this in the last part, so I guess we'll just show this area. So what I did was, because they're all the same lot sizes, I think, in this section here. So I decided I'll just use the outer shell that I already built, save myself a lot of time, and just alter everything completely from the outside and the inside. So this is an art gallery. Now, I have mentioned in all my other previous update videos, I do not shy away from store content. If you don't have any store content, there are ways to get it that are official where it can be replaced, or it will still show up in your game if you don't have the official version, but I can't tell you. You have to look it up. I don't think I'm allowed to say. But if that's something you're interested in, just letting you know it exists. Anyway, so this is the art gallery, but it has two separate entrances because there's one for the artists area, and then there's one for just people who want to view the gallery. So we have the entry point here for those who are coming in to watch, you know, to come in here to look at stuff. You could probably also use, if you really wanted to, like the ticket machine, if you have the theater set from the store, to make it seem like people have to spend money for the day to enter the gallery and stuff, but they don't have access to this area there, so once they leave, that's it, I think. But anyway, okay, so this is the gallery here. I'm pretty sure these benches come with a save file because they're from the Around the Sims 3 like bus stop bench, and I think they are used in this world. I'll have to double check. If not, I'll have to provide a link for it when you do the download for this, but because they just look a lot like benches you would have in a museum, so I use them. I altered this area though. It's still just a little bathroom here. And we have all the art on the wall. Again, you got store content. Some of the store content stuff is from like World. So if you have like Aurora Skies, Monte Vista, you'll already have it anyway. But then this is the area where I think it's the Art Prism Studio where you can do all of those different glass melting glass sort of things, like glass blowing, that's the term. And you can make accessories and you like build up a skill and stuff. But I also put the easels that come with it too, so you can paint. And then from ambitions, you can do the sketching for those careers and stuff like that if you want to. And this is just a nice artist area if you want your sim to get out of the house and they're an artist and don't want them to be cooped up inside the house all day. They can do that. And that's pretty much the entire build, because this floor I have it blocked off. It's just there for decoration and for height. And that is the art gallery. That was this whole area here. The only thing I added in essentially is a new house. And now it is a duplicate, but I did alter the exterior slightly, like ever so slightly, just to give it like not full on more different personality, but it's like another version of this house right here. And I just edited the porch a bit, and then I just gave it a slightly different backyard with different stuff. Is that how that glitches like that? I guess that's just how that chair is, but anyway, yeah, so that is another house there, so it fills in the space. So we have all the houses here. This is the library with the what is this thing called? I can't remember what it's called. The Vault of Antiquity. So you have all that stuff over here. This is more like the supernatural area, by the way, for those who maybe haven't seen all of my update videos. But essentially, like, this is a supernatural area, like forest, and it has like all the rabbit holes here that are left over. This is like a bonfire beach area. This is a criminal career, things like that. And again, for anyone maybe hasn't seen this or just wants to be reminded, I love this lot that I built. It is a bit loud because of the waterfalls, but it is essentially a pool. And it's like a community pool, so there's 2 community pools in this world, but it serves as like a pond. It kind of looks like a pond. And I absolutely adore that lot. Now I'm going to hit pause because I don't want it to get too dark out right this second. But yeah, so these were these lots here. Oh, I also added in, I'm like cutting myself off, I'm sorry. I'm like, I have 20 thoughts at the same time. So this is a tiny park that I decided to add in just across from these houses, just so there's something there, so not all of these are empty, because this lot will be empty right next to it. But I made the tiniest little park. Oh, and there's Sims here. Who were they? Oh, paparazzi and the random man. Okay, interesting. So we have a tiny park here, so there's things for kids to do. And there's also stuff like if adults are here with them, there's like the chess table and stuff. But it's right across from these like sort of dock, like on the water side houses that are over here. Because I just wanted something to fill in the space. And again, these flowers and stuff come with the world. There is a default replacement, I think, with these trees, by the way. So if you see these and you don't recognize them, don't be alarmed. When you download St. Greer Islands, if you don't have it already, there's like a texture or color replacement for trees. So there are no like yellow trees and things like that come with like the more autumnal colors. They turn them green, I guess, because it's a vibe that the creator wanted. Just an FYI, I guess. But yeah, so that is that area. And then the only other things I really have to show, but they are pretty big. You can kind of see one of them already because I put these lights here. But we'll look at this first. It is called the Regency Lounge. I will remove the complete part, don't worry. That's just for my sake when I'm building. Now, this is an exclusive lounge, and it is more of an Art Deco styled space, and it has a bit of an outdoor patio. And it's 2 floors, though I do have 3 built up, but again, part of it is blocked off. So when you do this, it will automatically just go down to the 2nd floor. And I wanted to do that Art Deco color. Wow, that's a look. Okay, that's interesting. I did not set that up, so I don't know what she'll look like for you. But anyway, so this is the 1st floor of the Art Deco Casino / exclusive lounge. I really loved these blue, like mixes of blue. This room here is the slot machine room. So again, store content is being used here. This is the bathroom break area. Let's just look at this area here, because this is where they come to dine outside if they want to and sit and have their drinks or food. And I just think it's a really, really nice space with the patio. The tile, by the way, this is not custom content, this tile. It says it was store content. I don't know where this pattern comes from. It might come from Roaring Heights, so it might come with that world. I don't know. A lot of the stuff that's used in this build, by the way, is from Roaring Heights. So if you don't have Roaring Heights, then I don't even recommend downloading my save file, because I will mention that you need almost every store world and pretty much every expansion and stock pack in order to get everything that comes with it. Anyway, I digress. So we have the pianist here. Good to know this actually works. So we have the upstairs area here. Let's hit play. We hear him playing. You hear him playing some piano for us. the gorgeous views. We have up here the tables, the gambling tables area. And we have Sims could just come here to gamble again, but they can also come here to dance. I put one of these radios here, and I think they can also dance. Yeah, they can watch or dance to the piano player as well, so you know they have things to do. But I think it's just beautiful with the view, because you get a view of the water over here. Isn't this cool? It's like right over here, and there's also a food truck, so if, let's say they stay out late and you know the bar closes and they really want a nice greasy midnight snack after drinking, this is the place to go right behind here. So, and I didn't put that there, by the way. That was just a part of the world already. This is something that's slotted in there. I couldn't change it. It came with it. But beautiful stuff. Not mine. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I mean like this area here, and I think it all just looks really, really cool. But anyway, so that is the Regency Lounge. This is the outside area, just to get more of a view of it, in case I miss showing that. I liked the top part with the slanted, like, sort of diamond shape thing with the windows and stuff. I thought it was just cool to use those pieces. I use a lot of the windows from Roaring Heights in this and stuff. I just thought it was really cool. I liked the vibe of this one. I really enjoyed it. Even those lights. I don't really use those lights, but because I didn't realize they came with Roaring Heights, but the lights that are around this light in the center, they come with Roaring Heights. These neon things. I didn't know that. Anyway, we are now going to the last and final build that I will ever, I think, have to show for this save file. We are coming full circle. We've made it. I thankfully didn't give up on the save file. I just have to recreate a fresh version, and you know, we're good to go. But this is the Rainbow Club, and it is a pride club. I said I was going to do this, and I stuck with it. I do use some custom content in this one, so I can get the full vibe I wanted. But that will, again, I'll have links available when the download time comes. But I used some of the, I forget what this is from. I think it's either Prism Art Studio or the Dance Studio. I can't remember which one it is. But let's look at it from afar. We have those lights on top because I want it to be like a dance club. So it's like, oh, everybody come here. It's a nightclub. This is where all the nightlife is. And this is the outside. So it is, again, 2 stories that are usable, but there's a 3rd story on top, and I block it off so when you go to it, it will just disappear and go down right to the 2nd floor. But as you can see, I'm hoping the lights that I chose stay, because I chose different colored lights, so I'm hoping it stayed. I can't tell if it worked. I can't tell. If it didn't, unfortunate, but I'll make do, whatever. So this is the 1st floor. Okay, this is cute. Wait, at least she has a decent outfit. So this is the 1st floor. We have the area where the bar is. This is where everybody will come to get their drinks and their food. And I think it was a good enough space, like spatial-wise, so Sims should be able to route. We do have 2 separate bathrooms here. At least the lighting for these stayed, because I think the lighting looks really cool in the bathrooms. I wanted to kind of, like, break it up and get the rainbow colors going there, and they kind of, like, meld into each other. That was really cool. So anyway, we have this area here, and then again, I have some custom content, so I have some art and neon lights and stuff that are going, and this bench as well, are part of the custom content you will have to download. I do reuse a lot of it, so it's only a couple of pieces, but just wanted to make a note of that for those who are watching this. But yeah, this is the bubble blowing room. So we have 3 seats on each end, and I think that should be plenty. And it, you know, the lights did stay here, thankfully. So you can see the different lighting colors here. So it looks pretty cool, I think. And then we have upstairs, which is where the dancing, the karaoke, the juice pong or ping pong will happen. So your Sims can get a little bit juiced here if you want to. You can build up your DJ skill, or they can come here to dance and stuff as well. You can change the effects, thankfully, in live mode. I wasn't sure if that was a thing. So you can just, like, change what the display is, but this is the 2nd floor. So your Sims can come here to sing karaoke and dance and get a bit juiced and have some fun. And I think it's really cool. I do like it. And again, it has the view of the, like, the beach side. So imagine this at nighttime with the lights going. Oh, that's gonna be pretty cool. Honestly, probably get some cool pictures with this too. But yeah, that is the Rainbow Club, and this is, like, the outside area. Let me hit play. So, like, this is where I put in these rope like these, I guess like the red rope things you would have for like exclusive access for nightclubs and you have to wait to get in. But it's not the version where there actually is a bouncer because I didn't want that. So I don't know where these come from though, unfortunately. So I don't know. I don't think they're custom content, but they might be from the store. They might be from base game, honestly. I don't even know. Let me know in the comments if you know the answer to that, because I don't know the answer. But that was a rainbow club. That was the last thing that I was waiting to build for this save file. And now we're at sunset, and it's looking a bit beautiful and golden. And this is the entirety of the save. So I will say I do leave a couple of lots empty in the save. I'm not going to fill up every single space. I feel like that was too much anyway, in case you want to build something, or maybe it's just too much memory being used in the save, because this world is really detailed already. I didn't want to make it where it just like you can barely play in it. Do you know what I mean? So but I think we have all the essentials. The only thing I didn't make was like a cat jungle, but I don't use those often, so I didn't make one. There's still a dog park, because you can't take cats for a walk, so I didn't use that. But yeah, this is the save file that I think it's going to look like. I don't know if I'm going to do a populated save version, by the way. I had mentioned and asked before a long time ago. I mentioned my other update video, but I just want, in case you missed that, I don't think I'll be doing a populated version. It's just too much for me. I'm not going to lie. I've been working on this save file for almost a year. I think it's been like maybe 7 or 8 months. It's been a long time. And, you know, it takes a time to get... to sit down and build, and to just have ideas and stuff, and to get everything going. And I am proud of how it came out. I think it looks really cool. I think it looks like a fun save. I'm hoping that, you know, whoever does get to download it will enjoy it as well. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you have any, I guess, like suggestions or any questions, if you have any, leave them in the comments. And again, don't forget to answer the question I asked earlier about the houses. If you want me to create a non-CC version of the homes that use custom content in this area here, so that way if you want, you can replace them. You can replace it, and you'll just have like a version you could just download and plop in. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. This isn't going to be the video, by the way, where you download the save file, but I'll probably make a really either small post or a small video, or I'll update the links in this video below once it is available, just to give note to that. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to check out other content on my channel. I do variety games now, and I've really been enjoying it. I've been doing some horror games and puzzles and things like that. So if you enjoyed that kind of stuff, then check out. I have like a demo playthrough playlist and other stuff. And yeah, don't forget to give the video a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here and you haven't already. I would really appreciate it and would love to have you here. Take care, and bye.